Also, since you missed it, you were there in character, but not here. You were invited to the guy's um, residence, a location of his choosing.
Yeah, it wasn't
Um,
clear
What
on it
guy?
if I remember. The one
the
that we
guy y'all
saved.
saved last week.
Ah,
The guy who was lying about not knowing why the assassins were coming after him.
Mm-hmm. He knows why.
He knows what he did.
I mean, yeah.
but we don't.
But I at least know he's lying, so we know not to fully trust
So,
him.
so, so you had a good insight check, but not a good persuasion check. What?
I think I rolled a nat 20 on insight. I can't remember, but
I don't think we tried
yeah.
to stop him to figure out exactly why. We just went like, okay.
Mostly because the guards were coming.
Yeah, and we wanted to get out of there.
Yeah.
So,
What?
let's
So where are we? Where are we starting off then? Because apparently I'm the only one who's fully rested.
Basically.
Yeah. Tibble
I
just
had
stood
you
by and watched.
use I had you use your lay on hands to heal someone.
I don't have lay on hands. I'm not a paladin.
Oh
I think you
yeah.
just did like a healing.
Well, I
word
mean,
or
I
two
had
things,
you heal
whichever.
someone.
You
What
healed
spell slot
the guy.
do I need to get rid of then? It
I
didn't.
don't know, first year. I don't remember exactly what it was.
Okay, because it didn't show me missing any spell slots.
I think
Yeah,
you
I didn't mark it.
didn't you use like wasn't it like cure wounds on the guy that was being attacked because he had a hole in his lung?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It was
that
something
kind of
like
was
that.
that. Yeah.
Because like I tried to talk to him to like ask him is like you need help, and like he couldn't respond with anything other than gurgles because he was
He had
just
a giant sucking wound in his chest.
mm,
Um, the guy you saved is Wurz Salt Baron.
I wonder what he does.
Cotton candy. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah.
Also, after everything was all said and done, Denver and I decided to see who would win between Kenneth and Zelvire, and it was close. It was really close,
Are you sure about
but
that?
I had her
What
down
was your
to
What was your 2d6?
I had her down to 1 HP.
So what you're saying is you got a shit roll on one of your damage rolls before that, instead of just getting her down all the way.
Yeah, and the 2d6 there was I hit her with 2 Eldritch Blasts, but because she was hexed, each one did an extra 1d6.
Ah, and then she crit.
And I had like 4 HP left.
I bet she loved critting.
So I like she didn't even need to roll damage, but like yeah, I would get her down to like 1 HP, and then she'd like use like cure wounds or something with like I think like a 3rd level slot or something like that. I also burned through all 3 of my spell slots immediately by first hexing her and then hitting her with 2 negative energy floods, which is now my new favorite spell.
You can kind of
Where
heal
in
with
this
it.
town are we at right now? So I can know where to scroll the hell in, because this place is a big map.
Look for the fire. Look for the red
I don't know if we're
triangles.
Oh,
Because I don't know how he was doing it, but I guess he would like kick a stone building and it would catch fire.
that
Kind
sounds
of.
really weird.
This is the industrial district. Those buildings had forges in them,
Ah.
blast furnaces and the like.
I'm not trying to be condescending, but it feels like I could have made some kind of roll last session to figure that the fuck out because of my background.
I mean, yeah.
Probably.
Like, why are all these places just setting on fire over and over again? Ah, that's why. Okay, makes sense now.
Also, that was the most easily visible color, because I don't think gray or brown would have been very distinguished here.
No, probably not.
So eh,
So, how far away did this
after
guy
you
live?
guys put down the giant, another giant comes into the city, this one significantly more calm, follows the trail of destruction, and arrives in front of you guys. Um, at the same time, uh, three Durgar stone guards show up. The giant looks very displeased to see the dead two-headed giant on the ground. But the guards explain that you guys stopped his rampage. Um, he introduces himself as, let's see. He introduces himself as Dorhun, uh, apprentice to Stone Speaker Higram. And the one you slew was Rehud. And yes, those are all very weird names, so I will be posting them in a moment. But
Sounds
for
like
now,
giant names.
yeah. So this is the one you're talking to. That is their craft master, and this is the one you murdered.
The one I melted.
And he's officially dead. I can't just heal him back up, can I?
No. Like he is. Well, I mean, if you had like revivify or something,
And the diamond to cast it.
and the diamond to cast it.
Like,
Yeah, there's a caveat for that.
Yeah.
Plus, I think I feel like at this point he would have been dead too long, and we'd be outside the window, wouldn't we?
Well, I mean,
Revivify is a minute. You said it just ended.
yeah, like it didn't take the giant a minute to get here.
Hmm.
Because as soon as it went down, the other giant came into the city tracking him down. So it would have taken him. Let me zoom out so I could get a good idea of the city.
But no, I don't have a
1,
diamond that
2,
costs 300 at
3,
least.
4. Yeah, it would have taken him less than a minute to get to you guys. But anyway, so he's disappointed that his fellow apprentice is dead. However, he understands. And he indicates that Rehud did in fact go mad after communing with the stone in Calmgorn Cavern, which again is a weird name, so I will be. Is it Cairngorn Cavern? I don't know. That he went mad, sprouted a second head, and stormed out.
What all does Dorn who know of the stone?
Currently nothing, but he does invite you to come investigate it yourself if you think you can figure something about it out.
Yeah, this isn't an unfortunate incident. That would be good.
I mean, we're not gonna go crazy if we go there, are we?
Well, we don't. He only did that after he communed with a stone there. If we just happen to go there, there shouldn't be an issue.
Well, I mean, I go where the party goes. I do have. No, do we heal when we level up or no?
No.
You
Okay.
gain the HP that you would have gained, but apart from that, no.
Yeah, you don't go to full health, but if you were to, when you roll health, you gain that amount of health. So your max, your current and max go up by the same amount, so you have a net no gain in percentage of health.
Well, I didn't lose any health in the battle, so I'm still at max health.
Then you would stay at max health.
Yeah, and
See-
because I was the one to kill him, I got the 15 temporary hit points. But I don't have any spell slots left, so I would need to take at least a short rest, just in case anything went down there.
That's fair.
I would also prefer to rest.
And I do feel pretty tired from earlier. Because V cast haste on two of us, so I have some exhaustion.
I mean, I have a point of exhaustion as well because he
forgot
cast
about
haste
that.
on me.
Granted, I actually need a long rest, so I guess short rest wouldn't be as
I mean, the cavern isn't going anywhere.
so.
No, it is made of stone. If it went somewhere, that would be very disturbing.
Exactly.
Maybe
Wouldn't it?
Maybe Salt Boy will give us some beds to sleep in.
I mean, it depends if this is connected to your Alice in Wonderland world from like a decade ago. That campaign was. Anywho.
Let's see. All right. So, Wurs says that tomorrow, he'd like you to meet him at the Shattered Spire.
Whatever that is.
Could you
You could
bring
always
him-
ask around.
Well, I mean, we do have that Durgar friend of ours, in quotations. 'Cause I don't know
Who's
how-
currently staying at the inn,
Yeah,
which is all the way back over here, by the way.
But you brought him with us.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah, he came to help with the giant. I don't
Oh,
think he
yeah,
did
that's
anything.
right, because it was a threat to the city, so he wanted to come help. God, the tokens are so tiny. So he's like, yeah, no, the Shattered Spire is near the inn.
That's perfect.
Yeah, if you want to zoom really far out to see,
Far.
Zooming. Zoom,
Right
zoom,
at the
zoom.
water?
So basically, where he was attacked.
yep.
Perfect.
Well, I mean, it's not like anything's attacking the city right now, so it should be relatively safe to walk there.
Well, it's tomorrow. We have to go there so we can rest and then.
Also, this is where the giant went mad from. It didn't tell me that until after everything. Otherwise, the path of fire would have been very different.
I don't know. If you were pinging, I didn't see it.
Across the way.
Yeah, it's all the
Oh,
way
yeah.
over here.
Oh, I see it now. Yeah, there.
So all that fire should be on these buildings, and this is where you fought.
Oh, well, he teleported.
What?
He was still getting his bearings before he wanted to make destruction, obviously.
Clearly.
He didn't want to lead it right back to the cavern, so.
Speaking of teleport, I did take, I got, whatever that thing was called, like, Mystic Arcanum. So
Yeah.
I got one free, 6th level spell that I can use without a spell slot, once per long rest, and I chose Arcane Gate. So now I'm basically a walking portal gun once a day.
Nice.
Neat.
I always hate that kind of concept with like that one really amazing spell thing for warlocks because it was always like you don't want to waste it, so you always got to wait for the perfect time.
Yeah. Well, I think as I level up, I get more of them.
No,
You
you
get
get one of different spell levels,
Yeah.
not more of the same. You get like one for 6, 7, 8, 9, but it really is just one each.
Yeah, but that would be like 4 free spells per day, right?
Yeah, basically.
Effectively.
So I might only
The
be
thing
able to
is
use
because
Arcane
they
Gate once.
the thing is because they don't count as using a spell slot, it means you don't count as having those spell slots. So as an example, if you were to get the epic boon of magic mastery, it won't give you a second 9th tier spell slot because you don't have a first 9th tier spell slot
Eh,
to have first.
that's whatever.
Wait, you all hit level 11?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, I was
Oh
not
yeah,
informed.
they leveled up at the end of the session.
I was not informed of that.
I
Yeah.
thought somebody at least mentioned it.
No, we didn't. It kind of slipped my mind because it was like I gotta go to bed. Y'all level up while I'm gone kind of thing.
What do you know? I got the average.
Nice. So you can explore Cairngorm Cavern over here if you want. You could also help put out the fires if you want.
I don't have anything. I could start more fires. I can't put them out.
Well, if you
That's
got...
fair.
Oh, no, you don't get that. Never mind. Is
They've
there, like,
basically started a bucket brigade. So if you wanted to join in that, you could help put out the fires that way.
I don't know. Does that count as a milestone?
No, but it would ingratiate you towards the city.
Then fuck them.
Well, Tibble doesn't feel that tired, and it would be nice to make more friends while we're here, so he would help do that.
Yeah, I'll help him too. Ken's too nice not to help.
That's fair.
It's like, oh, these places are on fire. Well, I have some spell slots left. Let's create some water here and just put that out, kind of thing.
V is going to help as well, although he is getting many weird looks due to his odd disguised appearance.
Oh, yeah,
He's
I forgot
disguised?
he did that.
Yeah, remember he's wearing a masking, an ill-fitting masking glove to hide the fact that he's a skeleton.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, like the token I'm using doesn't help, but yeah.
Mhm.
So after several hours, you managed to put the fires out, although most of what was burning is gone, so shame.
Well, at least it's not going to spread.
Yep. It's getting very late in the day, so if you wanted to call it a night and sleep at your inn all the way over here, you could do that.
I am very tired.
Out of curiosity, is there anywhere in this town where anywhere that would be linked to my god?
Highly unlikely.
Darn.
Anywhere
Did
that
it?
would be linked to my patron?
Well, I mean, keep in mind, my god is like the dwarven god, but I guess they don't like him.
Well, I'm making my way to go take a rest.
Making my way downtown.
My way downtown.
Based on the size of this map, moving fast.
Yes.
All right. Insert Pokemon Center music. Do 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 do. Um. Next morning, bright-eyed. I don't think any of you guys have tails to be bushy, but if you did, they would be. Let's see. Ah, there it is. Found it. Oh, that's funny, actually. All right, cool beans. Um, so here at the Shattered Spire, which is pretty much right outside your fucking inn. Um,
Is where we would be going after we start the day.
uh-huh. Where you meet Wur's Salt Baron. This time, Sans Assassins.
Sans hole in
Um,
his chest.
yes. When you get there, he gives each of you an obsidian gemstone for assisting. And then he says that he has a job for you if you're interested.
Could we first try to inquire as to why they were after him? I might be able to persuade him to tell us, considering I am a charisma-based class.
Mayhaps.
Would Ken have made that intention obvious while we were on our way there that he intended to do that, or is just like he sprung up out of nowhere like, oh yeah, and by the way, like how would Ken go about it?
I mean, I would probably just, be like, first, like, if we're going to work for you, you need to tell us why they were after you. It's like we need to know the situation.
And I want to pat Ken on the shoulder like, you make a really good point, Ken, and I want to give him guidance.
Hmm.
I mean, if that's what we are doing.
I mean, for what it's worth, boss, I like I'm not one to really like overdo stuff like guidance, at least.
That's fair.
Right, so should I go ahead and roll persuasion?
Yeah, you could do that.
27.
And then you can add a 1d4 onto that.
Watch it be 3, make it clean 30. Dang.
So
You got a
close.
28.
Game said no.
So
So
it-
he he looks like he doesn't want to talk about it, but since you guys did help him,
And are about to further help him.
Mhm.
let's see. As you guys are about to hear it from him, by the way, the Shattered Spire, it's a bar. Something that it didn't mention until this point in time. Um, while you guys are about to hear this, two of the other patrons of the bar fly into a fit of rage and start a bar fight.
Like feet away from us, just inside.
Yep.
This would have been the perfect campaign for agony.
Can I try to break it up?
Oh,
Sure. How do you do
funny.
so?
Look,
I-
his ass is showing.
I try to put my arms in between the two of them and try to pry them apart. And be like, come on, guys, we can work this out.
Oh, they're not grappling.
Okay.
They're smashing chairs over each other, kind of bar fight.
Okay, I like holding the wrist of each one, trying to make sure they're not going too far or anything like that. Would it be like an athletics check or what?
Yeah, you're attempting to grapple them. I'm fairly certain you got it. You're able to get one, but not the other in this way. So you manage to grab one of them. The other patron is going to take advantage of it unless someone else attempts to grab that one too.
Could I quickly cast suggestion on him and just like try to tell him to calm down?
Um,
What's Ken's DC nowadays?
19.
Nice.
you
he'd have
can
to-
if you want,
You'd have to make a wisdom saving throw.
but you know from the experience you've had around town, dwarves tend to be pretty resilient when it
So-
comes to wisdom.
Okay, so
It'd be better if
suggestion-
someone with a little more muscle just grabbed it.
I mean, I had an 18, but I'm only one dude, you know?
Fine. You already kind of ruined it for me. So I go ahead and try to grab the other.
Meh. Zelvira is there too, but she's AFK, so. Alright.
I mean,
and
with her,
that
with Zelviri's background, she would probably just, revel in the first place, and she's seen some things in her mercenary life.
So the one that Poe is grabbing is definitely putting up a significantly stronger, angrier fight than the one that Tibble has, but due to your stature, it's really not much of an issue for you. Eventually, the barkeep comes over, sees that you're helping, and then grabs the two of them by the scruff of their neck and throws them out.
Alright,
For that, you guys basically get a free round on them and a free meal from them for breaking up the fight without using violence.
Because I guess it could have gone that way, huh?
It definitely could have gone that way. Anytime violence or magic is used in a fight, whether it be for good or ill, the guards get called. So they're glad that you didn't bring that kind of attention to the bar.
Oh, oh yeah, we weren't just an added headache. Okay.
Yep. Not just weren't an added headache, you made it manageable enough to where they were able to kick the rowdy patrons out. They could go be assholes somewhere else. And nothing got broken in the fight, too. Super bonus.
The chairs must be pretty resilient then.
Oh yeah, no. These are dwarven made stone chairs. They're not gonna break that easily.
Oh, they were throwing stone chair. Okay.
Oh yeah, no. They were the stuff in here is made of stone and metal. Like these could be considered weapons. Not even just improvise. Like, congratulations, you picked up a chair. You're wielding a great club.
Nice.
Tebble would take him up on the drink offer. Even and he's not a dwarf, but he's been around dwarves for enough years that he can handle his own with drinking ale around him and stuff.
Yep.
Ken doesn't drink.
So Salt Baron basically goes, all right, look. It sort of has something to do with the job I'm asking you to do.
You know, would you care to elaborate on that a bit?
He looks around the bar and sees several people other than you in the bar, so he's a little hesitant and kind of motions for you to get closer so he doesn't have to say it very loudly. All right, look. Let's see, what was it again? There's this Sphyrfindblin named Kazuk Pickshine in Blingdenstone. If you could bring the sack to her, that would help. This is all kind of, we'll say, behind the back of several of my partners.
This does seem a bit shady. You're not asking us to do anything illegal, are you?
No, nothing illegal. I just need you to bring a sack of raw materials to Kazuk.
Can I roll insight on that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do we know where the hell that is, where he's wanting us to go?
Blingdenstone, yes. Well, no, yes and no. You don't know where it is currently, but he will, if you accept, tell you how to get there.
If I was right next to Ken while I was asking, I would definitely roll insight too. Hey. 12.
Okay, then yeah. You both rolled very differently, but got the same result.
Can we put them together and make it a 24?
Unfortunately, that's not how that works. However, he seems on the up and up on this particular instance. The thing he's asking you to deliver is a sack of raw gemstones to Kazuk. He and his partners went into, I guess you could say, the gemstone business. So him giving a sack of raw gemstones to someone else for what appears to be free of charge kind of goes against his business partners. Now, you don't know why Kazuk wants these, and he doesn't tell you why. But all in all, you're just delivering raw materials. It's nothing super shady.
Well, I guess I'll leave the decision up to the rest of the party.
Make your decision already.
If
Who
it
would you consider our
helps,
leader?
Blingdenstone is one of the closest places in the Underdark to the surface.
We have business down here to attend to, so we don't want to leave quite yet.
I was under the impression you needed to tell some of the surface dwellers about stuff. But oh well, that's fine. By the way, if you guys were on the experience track, that bar fight is worth some experience. It's just nowhere near enough to be a milestone.
Mm.
Dang.
Well,
Well,
yeah, I mean, I guess
I guess we
we
can
can
do that,
take
yeah.
the job.
Alrighty then. Let's see. Where was Blingden Stone?
Now, is there like a time frame that this delivery needs to be made in? Because I think we were going to go check something else out first.
No, no. It's fine. You just bring me the proof. You'll get a receipt.
Okie dokie.
Alright.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That one's here. Oh well.
How heavy is that bag?
And who's carrying it?
I do have a bag of holding. With a bunch of stuff that we probably should sell if we have a chance here.
I just realized I need to go check something. I'll be back in a minute.
I'm gonna grab something to snack on.
Oh no. Oh.
Sorry, I had a call. What are we waiting for?
He went to the
Boss.
bathroom.
Oh, okay.
I thought he said he had to check on something.
Oh. I'm so
I mean-
used to him just having to go to the bathroom, so
I
that's
mean,
where my
Right?
brain went.
he could be checking on his ass. I mean,
It could be code for
Yeah,
bathroom. I don't know.
that and I have heard of other groups having like a designated time frame of like, okay, an hour and a half in, or as close to an hour and a half as possible. That's where we're taking like a 10-minute bathroom break kind of thing. And it's like and it's like officially part of the scheduled session kind of thing. It's meant to happen at that time, rather than random people go AFK through the whole entire long hours period. And Matt, were you saying that if you guys had ended up actually being able to heal him and be able to defeat but not kill him, that would have been another level?
Yeah, he said
Yep.
as much.
Ain't that about a bitch?
So that's why, just in case we're ever in a situation like that again, I did replace one of my spells and take Dispel Magic, so we have multiple people who can do that now.
I had for the record, I have Lesser Restoration, Remove Curse, Dispel Magic, and Greater Restoration, so I can help with a lot of things.
Yep. But if for any reason you are AFK again, uh, I will at least have one of them that can help.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
last
it's
week I was too congested to really talk, and I was really super tired and headachy.
yeah,
Fair.
I've been there. I've been there a lot recently. That's why I'm working at Walmart now. I couldn't handle FedEx anymore.
So you wanted to stop being headachy and start being foot achy? Got it.
Well, I mean, it don't matter where I work. I have arthritis. My feet are gonna ache. But no, the main issue was just like my physical strength, like almost overnight, literally like drained from me, and I just couldn't like deliver packages anymore because I couldn't lift them. But I can walk down the aisles of Walmart and put cereal on a shelf. That's no problem. I'm still waiting though because apparently I'm supposed to get a free Walmart Plus subscription because I work there, and that comes with a free Paramount Plus subscription. But like, I don't know when they're gonna help me set that up.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh my goodness.
So, are we going to help the dwarf right away, or do we have time to actually investigate that cave?
Well, he said there's no time limit on delivering the gems. Just get them to the Svrfneblin, get the receipt, come back. Because I specifically asked because is like,
Okay.
is there a time limit? Because we were gonna check out this cave first.
They are expecting the delivery, but they also know how long it takes and the fact that they are both going behind some people's backs to get this delivery delivered.
So if it takes a little longer to get it done because of discretion, it'll take a little longer.
Yeah.
Yep.
They'll get them when they get them. Are we
And then-
still we haven't left yet, have we? Are we still sitting there with him?
I would believe so. We didn't say we're leaving quite yet.
No, I had to go. I had to go check my blood sugar real quick.
So then I would just also like to ask him, it's like, while we're gone, are you gonna be okay? Are they gonna come after you again? Like,
I was just wondering that too.
like we're not gonna come back and find you with another hole in your chest, are we?
I should be fine.
Famous last words.
And as long as you're sure. I mean,
I'll be fine. Didn't you say you were going to help some giants do something?
I don't think I actually said what we were doing, just that we had something we were gonna check on. Oh God, is he psychic?
I mean,
So, this is something that most of the Duragar know about in the city, but there's an invisible information network throughout the entire city.
So they're psychic.
Kind of.
Not really.
That would be funny.
the information network is like literally invisible people just eavesdropping nonstop.
Yep. Because the Duragar have an innate ability to go invisible. So,
I actually heard that's really broken in BG3.
I can't wait until I can play BG3 again. I had to let my brother sell my graphics card uh, due to unfortunate circumstances, but you know it, I still have everything else with the computer, so as soon as I can get my hands on a new one. The only problem is, the thing was a fucking 4090, and I can't find another one anywhere.
Have you tried looking under your mattress?
If I had another 4090 under my mattress, like, whew, that would be nice. Because I mean, he sold that thing for $1,600, and to get another
I
one,
would need that just for the ambulance ride. I got the bill for the ambulance ride to the ER the other day.
man,
Uh,
that shit's ridiculous.
$15.50.
Fucking ambulances.
It's ridiculous.
That's a fraction of what the ER visit itself cost me. The ER visit is $17,000.
It's ridiculous. Did you
Mm-hmm.
I th- were we talking about it with you where it's like, ask them for an itemized bill?
Yeah.
Because okay, so yeah, I can't remember if I was talking to somebody else about that or if we were talking about it with
No,
you.
that
But
was me.
yep,
I already knew to ask for that.
yeah,
So after we get the Duergar's assurances, we can go to the cave.
yep. Seems
Yep.
he's confident he'll be fine. So I guess we'll
So
go.
we'll see him dead when we come back.
We don't necessarily know that.
For the most part.
I have a strong feeling that he's gonna be dead.
Yeah, me too. Let's go explore a cave inside of a cave.
Indeed.
Whoa, it's caveception.
I want when everyone's getting up and leaving and stuff, I want to like what was the guy's name we're talking to? Was like Kurz?
Salt Bay.
Wurs
Wurs.
Salt Baron.
Okay, Wurs. I want to like pat him on the back and like wish him good luck, but while doing that, I'm casting Death Ward on him. That's all I can. It only lasts for so long, but I mean, it's all I can do right now when I'm just saying goodbye.
How long does that last again?
8 hours.
Oh, okay. So
but it's
when we
it's
leave,
it's a cast and forget it kind of spell, but it's still one of my 4th tier spells that I'm burning for it because it's like one of those. If you're losing the quest giver, it's not going to turn out well.
yeah.
Yeah.
And if he already has a history of having people come after him, he's like, no, I'll be fine, really. It's like, okay. Do I draw any unwanted attention by trying to cast Death Ward on him? Since you said magic is bad.
When magic is used in a fight, it draws the cards.
Because I'm not like trying to make a show of it or anything.
Yep. So, let's see. Did they give him his own token? Probably not.
Oh. Well, Zolviri just stayed at the end while we did that.
No, I just don't feel like moving your token.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. Okay.
How did you put it, Voss? Whoever is not here is always just T-posing in the background?
Yep.
So of course Elvira kept everyone alive last week, right?
I mean, we weren't really the focus of attacks for the most part.
Okay.
I don't even remember her doing much. Like, did she do
Yeah.
anything?
Because I know
She
we all
apparently
had to
crit you with a
rush
rapier.
Well, that's not canon. That wasn't a canon event.
That giant is giant.
Yeah, they don't have a unique token for this named NPC who is important to this.
Dorhoon?
No. His the stone speaker.
The
Don't
second one.
speaker.
Stone speaker Hurgram.
Hergram.
Hmm.
Oh,
I'm just gonna call him H.
I mean, you could just call him Graham. The H is silent.
or Stone Speaker, because I feel like that.
You were the ones who stopped my wayward apprentice.
Yeah.
That's correct.
His voice sounds like stones grinding on each other.
Fair.
We do speak his language, right? Like, what language is he
What
speaking?
is he speaking?
I figure.
He's speaking Undercommon because it's the most common tongue down here.
Okay, so
So
Templin
at
I understand.
Yeah.
The majority of us.
I mean, he obviously speaks Giant, but because so many of the other smaller races around here don't speak that. Anywho, let's see.
Are we gonna wait for everyone else to catch up, or is it just Ken, Tibble, and Raph?
Poe, you
I
coming?
mean, V is gonna be there and stuff. I'm just not moving their tokens.
So
Fair
you're
enough.
telling us there's not going to be combat.
Let's hope not. But if there is, I will just melt more things.
I mean, even if there is, we did have a rest, so we should all be fine.
Also, I was just looking at it, and it seems to me like my 4th level Blight is actually better than my 5th level Negative Energy Flood. They both do a Constitution saving throw to see if you do full damage, but Blight does 8d8, so it has a maximum of 64, whereas Negative Energy Flood does 5d12, so that's only a maximum of 60.
But the averages for the dice themselves are a little higher on D12s. So the likelihood of, along with, I'm not really familiar with the spell fully to compare. Does negative energy flood actually have another effect other than just damage?
I picked it specifically so I can use it on V to give him temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Because he almost died against a Rocktopus.
Oh,
Multiple
okay,
times.
yeah, that it is true that none of my healing stuff can really work on undead.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, but it won't. It doesn't say it will heal him though. I think if he's taken damage, I don't think it'll heal him. It says that he gets temporary hit points.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't.
It'll
undo
keep him
damage.
up.
Yeah. That's specifically why I picked it. But then I also used it against the giant because I was like, why not? And it did. I think it did 33 damage, and he just melted.
Is Flar here?
Oh, I've been muted, obviously.
Like, were you coming over with us?
Yeah, I've been trying to figure out where the hell you are. Be fair.
Scroll down. He was like right near the compass rose area, a little lower
yeah,
and
yeah.
right to
It's
yeah,
like
we're
basically
near the
if you
big
go
giant
straight
token
down, you'll
thing.
find it.
Yeah.
Yep. The
Could be
question is, where
he's.
the hell did my token go?
Are you still up at the? I think
No,
you're
it's
still.
not there.
Yeah, you're up at the.
It's
you
not in
should
the
be.
house.
Not
Yeah,
not
you're-
in, but you're at the bar up the very top by the water.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's where we
Oh,
saved
that's
the
where
guy.
you guys went. I was trying to figure out this whole time where the hell the bar was. I was like, what?
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
I hate this map. I can't wait till we're done here.
Like,
All of this scrolling and panning.
You're actually
I'm so
almost done
used to
with
it.
this map.
oh,
Ah, sweet.
I
The
might
next
have
one,
us
you're
do it
getting-
more.
So unless you decide to do any further side quests here, these were the last two things you need to do here, other than coming back to hand in the quest.
I mean, I like side quests though, especially if they give like either monetary rewards or milestones.
Or they could be magical items that could help us out later.
Yep.
We don't know.
Like, what if we end up getting something that increases my spell save DC even more?
It's like here you're not going to get a new item. You're just going to power up your already current item, kind of thing.
Oh, that would be awesome if I could power up the Rod of the Pack Keeper, because then I would have a spell attack bonus of 12 and a spell save DC of 20.
That's not easy to come by.
I do want to sell some stuff off that we have floating in the bag of holding whenever we do get that chance.
I would confirm with the Stone Speaker that yes, we are here to help him.
I think so far he only asked if we were the ones to kill his apprentice.
Not to kill, just took care of. Or
He
stop.
didn't phrase it as killing, but yeah, that's essentially what he asked. He asked if you were the ones who stopped his wayward apprentice.
Tybalt regrets that it had to end the way it did, but yes.
Well,
Hmm.
to be fair, Tybalt didn't do anything. He just stood by and watched us handle it.
He's like, yeah, you guys got it.
You'll be fine.
Who needs a 22 AC healer anyway, right? Pfft.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Who,
how heavy
who
was
needs
that
that?
bag of gems again?
Oh, 10 pounds.
Only 10 pounds? What?
A lot of
Yeah.
gems. Is he trying to like? Is he trying to like get laid or something? Like, damn.
No. He's trying to get rich.
I mean, with gemstones, yeah.
Which,
that
if
makes
you
sense.
pry into Kazook's game plan, you can find out more, but you'd have to basically pry it out of her, because they don't. What he told you is more than he was going to tell you. You were just extremely persuasive.
I mean, a 28, man. You're not going to always roll that high.
Yep.
Well, I do have a plus
So-
9.
Well, he didn't even
Yeah.
roll that high, so yeah.
Are you saying that
I
you would
am
have to
glad
roll?
you said you would help us.
At least try.
You people from the Dreamlands should
What?
not stay down here long. Something evil stirs in the Underdark. The rock itself cries in pain and horror, and a madness creeps from the blackest of depths. Pay heed to the signs surrounding you. A cave with two faces, rock devoured, and land overgrown. The pebble believes itself flesh, the earth rejects its wards, and the tunnels shake in fury. By these portents you shall know of evil's presence, and of evil's face. This is what the stones tell me.
Can you put that in like the campaign notes?
Yes.
Fair.
I'm sorry. You lost me almost immediately. Did you say that the stone thinks it's alive?
The pebble believes itself flesh, yes.
I mean, with all the demonic presence, this is just normal. That kind of stuff.
Did that show up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. What is happening here is happening everywhere in the Underdark. If you can solve this mystery and you can save the Underdark, you will have the gratitude of many. But I warn you, much danger lurks on this path.
Well, we're no strangers to danger.
No square.
Yeah, I didn't. Until it came out of my mouth, I didn't intend to make any sort of reference, but then I was like, hey, yeah, stranger danger. Okay.
Would he want us to check out the cave behind him that his apprentice got messed up in, or no?
No, he specifically tells you not to go back there. However, um, if you do plan to pursue the investigation into what is causing all of this issue, he does have something to help you.
I feel like we'll take any help we can get.
Basically.
He gives you this.
Huh.
So this item is about the size of their forearm.
Yeah,
That's a big
enormous.
fucking crystal.
Yeah,
Who is
it's
going
pretty
to-
big.
So
It
who's
doesn't
going to get it?
it doesn't weigh all that much.
I mean, as a ranger, it makes sense with like the charges, and then I do have attunement slots because I know.
Oh, I'm sorry. The length of a human forearm.
That's much more reasonable to carry around and not have it be ostentatious.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I mean, yeah, I can already cast speak with animals.
Me too.
So
But once.
I can cast speak with dead, but I mean, for for someone who'd be better at investigation than other people, to be able to cast any of these given spells, it would be good.
Yeah. And
Not
I
to
do
mention,
have,
advantage is always nice to have.
And I
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
have a proficiency in investigation, so.
same, but I'm assuming you have a higher score in it than I do because I just have a. I think it's wisdom, right? Or no,
Investigation is
Intelligence.
intelligence.
intelligence. I have 11 intelligence, so I only have 4 from the proficiency bonus.
Yeah, I got one more.
Tibble doesn't care who gets it. He just knows it's not going to be him.
What is I'm assuming it's very, very low, but what is Elvire's intelligence?
Well,
Like,
he's.
and and plus she's like been like proficiency and like expertise.
That
in
is
so much
true.
stuff.
She does have a lot of expertises and stuff. I don't know
So-
what her bonus is.
So she might actually have the best investigation, and therefore it should probably go to her.
It's
I
like,
know V is really good, but it's even then that's too ostentatious for him.
are you able to check Sylviere's character sheet, boss?
I am. Her investigation is about the same as yours.
When you say
It
yours,
appears-
who are you talking about?
The +5.
Ken.
So she has a +4. She hasn't done anything for investigation. So then, yeah, it should go to Raph. You've got it seems like you've got the best investigation out of all of us, unless Poe has better.
Try, I guess. Don't think I do.
Like, what's your bonus? What would be your bonus modifying
Minus
number?
1.
Same. So yeah,
Okay.
not us.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess
The strong people aren't the best investigators. Who would have thunk?
Yeah.
Man, that's fucking weird.
so. Yep, it goes to Raph. You've got the best investigation. None of us are very good at it, but you're just a little bit better than the rest of us.
Yep.
What
Yes,
was Raph's investigation again?
+5.
I accidentally clicked it. Sorry.
One better, but.
I don't even know if I can.
Well,
technically
it makes
use
sense
it from
thematically,
home.
since you want to suss out all the people all the beings that don't belong on this plane, right?
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah.
I'm just glad you don't care that I got my powers from Belial and have openly admitted it.
I mean, you're part of this.
What level
plane,
was
not
everybody again?
11.
Player
11.
character and player level 11.
I'm level 11 in real life.
I'm level
That
30 in
makes
real
sense.
life.
Damn. I thought the max was 20. That's crazy.
Well, not for humans, and like not
Does
IRL.
that make you like
He keeps getting those boons,
150
man.
does that make you 150 years old? Damn.
What?
Well, if 20 is the normal maximum age of humans these days, being 100, 30 would make you 150.
Percentage.
So, uh,
long.
V's investigation is +8, but he probably wouldn't take it just because that's not really what he's into.
I don't want to know what a skeleton is into. I feel like he gets freaky, and I don't want to know that.
It's like you already know what he's into boning.
Mm. But what height? That's what I don't want to know.
So we were gonna investigate the cave, but instead of investigating the cave, we got this quartz, and now we can actually just go deliver the gems.
Basically.
With it, we can also now talk to plants, which I don't think any of us could do before.
Wait, could I have?
That's true. I don't think any of us are druids.
I mean, Ranger at some point might be able to.
Possibly if you chose and you gave a shit, but not a lot of.
Yeah,
Even
I
if
can't.
rangers get it, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think a lot of rangers care to.
Care to even use it, yeah.
It's like I get so few spells. Screw that.
Because the primal awareness is like, oh, here, have these for free. Which I still don't even use them.
You could probably now just talk to those screaming mushrooms and tell them to shut up instead of having to attack them.
I wonder if that would even work.
That would be hilarious. She's like, hey, can you quiet down? Oh yeah, sorry.
That would be funny. All right, so he does give you a little bit of information about what's a good way of putting this? A good place to investigate?
Is it between here and Blingdenstone?
Let's see. Hold on, I gotta find it again.
See, I feel really bad for no one being religious in this whole town because my word of recall spell is fucking useless. It's a great spell, but it doesn't qualify here.
I'm proficient in religion.
He doesn't know
Oh,
where it is, but if you come across it, it will be very obvious what it is. It's called the Neverlight Grove.
Okay.
that
He
doesn't sound
warns
fun.
you should avoid it at all costs, but if you are insistent on exploring this very evil presence, then it's definitely a source you may want to investigate.
So go there if we ever find it. Got it.
We have protagonist syndrome. We have no choice but to go do it.
Yeah, I suppose so.
We are. Well, actually, I don't think I ever got an answer to this last week. Is Ken technically a murder hobo?
I mean,
'Cause he does have a home to go to on the surface.
I mean, we're all kind of hobos down here.
yeah.
You don't have a permanent residence in the Underdark, but you do have one up top.
And we are safe in a bard's bubble at night.
That bard is currently still at the bar.
That's
Also,
because she didn't move. That's because Voth didn't move her token, but she
Also,
learned.
isn't
But
I
she
know.
did learn
Tavern
Lehman's
though?
tiny hut.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
I just like to imagine that, like, because Denver is not here, it's like Zelviri's just doing nothing for this entire time and will catch up to us later.
Well, that's what sometimes people do when they have to miss a session. It's like, oh, okay, my character's drunk at the bar. Okay, go. Okay, my character's not galactic, so they're just asleep the whole time. Okay, go.
Yeah.
Oh, that perfect.
I don't think I should miss any sessions, as long as I don't get sick, because I did tell my boss at Walmart, I was like, I cannot work Sundays and I cannot work Wednesdays because my shifts are 1 to 10, 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. So if I worked Wednesdays, then I wouldn't be able to make it. So I just told him, can't do it. Don't schedule me on Wednesday.
I'm sorry, I just read your level 20 ability as Warlock. It's a stupid ability.
I mean, a lot of those ones are, yeah.
What?
Once during the long rest, you can regain all of your spell slots.
I got all my spell slots during a short rest.
I know.
That's what? The fuck?
I know, but that's all it is. You talk to be like, "Hey, patron, can I have my spell slots back? Thanks." And you get to do that once per long rest. That's basically all your level 20
Oh.
ability is.
Oh, I thought you meant like when I long rest, I get them all back. Like
I know, but that's all it is. It's like once per long rest, you get to you get to go to your patron and be like, "Can I get my spell slots back?" And that's all. That's all the ability is.
I
So
mean, it's still pretty good.
it uses up 1 minute of time instead of using like 10 for a cat nap or an hour for a short rest. But it's like it's still that's what you get at level 20 of all things, really.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna pull that shit up because I want to see all the stuff that's coming up.
I mean, not much left after 11th. You just start getting other mystic arcanums, and that's it. Just more of the same.
Yeah. Alright, where's the shopping district? I want to sell some junk we've accrued.
That is true. You do have a bag of holding that has stuff in it.
Yeah. A lot of stuff. 300 pounds of stuff.
Right here.
Wait, no, I don't even see it. There.
It's almost like a mall.
I was about to say, it definitely has that look. Just grab me. There we go.
By the way, do you guys see Cairngorm Cavern written right here?
No.
No.
There's like a spiral in that area, but that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like a design going on over for like the teal looking stone stuff, but otherwise it's not actual worded or it's not like one of those other maps too where it was specifically blurred out so you know a name's there. No, I just can't see anything period there.
And I know some buildings have words just in them.
So it gets very hot in this area.
The shopping area?
Yeah, the shopping area. And it becomes relatively apparent why. As you can see flames in this area over here, even from where you are.
Oh.
Ooh, needle. That's interesting. I wonder what's going on over there.
As a player, I know
You
exactly
asked
what
that out
is.
loud, right?
Please.
You muse that to yourself out loud, right, Ken?
I guess.
Where are we when you say that?
Probably
I mean,
in the shopping area since that's where he placed himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I came over. It took me a minute, but I found Ras token and I came over.
One of the Durgar in the area mentions that over here is Themberchild's lair.
I remember him, I think.
Who is that?
What would I roll to like history?
I would say
Could
yes.
Would I
Yeah,
roll?
history would be a pretty good one.
Is there any other ones?
21.
It's a thing.
It's definitely a thing. You got that right.
I believe that there is something called Themberchild. I just have no idea what it is.
In descending order.
In descending order. So, Ken, with your history, Themberchild is one of the largest, most aggressive dragons.
Oh.
And that isn't necessarily to say that he is the largest as in the tallest,
He's
but
the
if you tip
largest.
him, he can't get up on his own.
So
Are
I-
you saying he's like the D&D movie dragon where he's all chunky?
No,
Yes.
he is that dragon.
Yeah,
That is
that was
Ember
Thumberchild.
Child.
But I know, but with my history, I know for a fact he's a huge, obese dragon.
Yes, and aggressive.
So don't mention that he's obese to him if we interact with him for
Aha.
whatever reason.
I was about to say, I don't think we're going to be able
In
to.
fact, don't interact with him.
Yeah.
The end.
Yeah. So I guess I would just tell them, like, see that they're all trying to like figure out what is that name. It's like, oh, Timberchild, that big chunky boy. Yeah, I remember him. I think I learned about him in
you'd
school.
do well not to say that near him.
Oh, I know. I don't think I'm gonna go talk to him. I learned all about him when I was in school. I don't think he's very nice. But as long as we leave him alone, he shouldn't bother us for any reason.
All right. So, you're able to sell off basically anything you want from the bag of holding for half of its market value.
Okay.
There you go, Matt. Have fun doing math.
Math? I can't do that. Oh,
That's
wait,
like half
I
this
do
game,
that all
dude.
the time.
But that's why they
Do it.
invented calculators.
Do it. That's why they invented dice.
It's in my name. I have to be good at it.
The clicky clack number cubes. Or I guess more accurately, the clicky clack number polyhedrons, but whatever.
Also, I would have, just like I did with the gold I had previously, I would have given that graph to add to like because I'm assuming it's like shared party
Yeah.
gold. So
Most of it is, yeah.
I mean, all the stuff that I had was, so.
So although I'm the newest, actually no, I'm not the newest edition anymore, but I'm the second newest edition. I do want to try and contribute
That's
more
fair.
than contribute more than deadly magic.
I mean, is there anything that we would probably want to buy in this area?
They
that
have so anything in the player's handbook under adventuring gear they have, and then any magic or wondrous items up to uncommon.
So probably nothing that would really help my warlock.
Hey, now don't discount uncommon stuff, dude.
Yeah, there's some absolutely ridiculous uncommon shit available. But
Basically, if you guys want to look at stuff later and say that you got it before we actually do anything, I can reduce the funds.
oh, this is great. Zelvira is going to be so happy next session.
Don't tell her. Whatever it is, just don't tell her.
I mean, it's not necessarily something I'm going to tell so much as something y'all are going to find. But no, it's going to be interesting.
Why are hand crossbows so expensive?
So most crossbows require two hands to use effectively, especially the heavy crossbows. But hand crossbows are like the ones you see most people using in movies, where they are easily wielded, aimed, and reloaded with only one hand.
It's just the fact that they're 75 gold.
Yeah.
And I forget how many I had of those, but I had 6 of them.
6-hand crossbows.
Yeah. So that's
Well, there you go.
That's a good bit of money.
That's a decent chunk of change. I know this is kind of early to call it, but unfortunately I do have to get up in the morning, and y'all are about to hit a plot-heavy part, and I figured you'd want to be with Zelvire for that.
Yeah.
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 However, before we do, is this it? This is it. Okay, so how do I do this again? I think it was this. No? I could have sworn all I had to... There. Did that work?
I was about to say I moved.
We are in a void, it looks like.
Oh,
Why do I keep using the trackpad? I plugged my mouse in.
We're in the...
We're in the make it whatever you want white map.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Words.
On our way to
Because-
deliver a bag of gems.
Yeah, because there's going to be some encounters and shit and whatnot going on in the Underdark.
Whoop.
But, anyway, I thought I might as well do that. And then... Let's see. I need to find the thing. I just want to show you. There is a non-zero chance you encounter...
Stoot?
Yes. In the next session.
What the heck's he doing all the way out here? We took him back to his home.
Sure did.
He likes us.
Gonna throw him in the river.
I feel like Zelvire would be very upset with you if you did that.
Well, if he found out about it, and he did it.